Buongiorno and welcome to Charlie and Alessandro's house. Alessandro is my son. They purchased this house about 15 months ago and they've been focusing on getting the interior finished, a lot of work, a lot of not plastering, a lot of decorating and woodwork and so on. Now they are turning their attention in the garden, and we have been doing a lot of they've been doing a lot of landscaping. This garden here was full of trees at one point when they purchased the house, and they've got some vision and different ideas on how they want the garden to look. And they've removed all of the trees, they've done a little bit of landscaping. So for example, there was a massive tree over there, and also there was an old shed which was over here. The gentleman who owned the house was an older gentleman, and the garden had been let to effectively not looked very well after. So a couple months ago, maybe a month ago or so, we built a little pad here. You can see this cement pad over here to effectively then put a shed and summer house together, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Very pleased with that. That is a little house for the tortoise. I think it's somewhere over there at the moment.
She's down there.
And today we are going to be filming Alessandro and I building a pad, a cement concrete pad over here in this corner, not too dissimilar project to that pad, so that eventually they can have a little patio area, tables and chairs, maybe enjoy a barbecue, a few drinks in the evening. So I'm going to be showing you how I do that. We have learned a lot from doing that pad. It's not exactly square. When the people came and installed the shade, they said, oh, it's not square. It doesn't really matter, it looks perfect. But we will be applying some of the lessons learned from that pad over there, and hopefully you enjoy the video. So I'm going to be changing my flip-flops in some more decent shoes, and I'll make a start. The start will be very much about building a wooden frame perimeter, so that then we can get it ready for the cement to be laid. But we will show you the odd clips on and off. So see you in a little while, once I change my flip-flops into proper shoes. And the perimeter of the new patio is built, and we are now digging a little trench so that I can put another piece of wood all the way from over here to the other end, level it up with this, so that when we lay the cement, then it's easier for us to level it up. By the way, what do you think about my shovel? This is my own design. You might have seen a video where this one broke and this one broke, and because I'm a little bit too tight, instead of buying a new shovel, I decided to blend them together, and they're taking the mickey out of me. This is really good, especially if you got problems with your back. You don't have to bend so much, and it is, look. see what you think. Anyway, we'll get this ready and then we can lay some cement.
This is the muscle.
This is the Hulk. And I think we are done. That's the last part. It's finished. You will notice that it's not a perfect square, by the way. Alessandro wanted this to be a right angle. The wall is not straight, and neither is the fence. So we have decided to make this square, and then the rest will just work the way, whatever angle it is, so that it looks okay from the house and also from the garden. Also, I like to say it's intentional, but not quite. We have got a slight little gradient where it's slightly higher on that corner than this corner. We decided that actually it's not a bad thing, because the water will clear into the garden, but also we're going to be laying a patio, so when we do that we can level it up. So this will take about 24 to 36 hours to dry, and it's really warm, so most probably a little bit sooner than that. We might have to spray some water if it cracks, but it's a job well done. We're both very pleased, well, Alessandro and I.
Yeah.
So the next job will be to lay the patio, but I'll do a separate video for that, because Alessandro just told me that he doesn't know when he's going to do it. I think he's going to lay some Indian-style slabs. Did you say Indian styles?
Not like ours, yeah?
Yeah, like ours. So that might be in a few weeks' time. So I'll publish this video, and when we do lay the patio, I'll do a different video. So let me know if you have done anything similar in your house. Let me know if you think we could have done better. Undoubtedly, but at the very least it works, and it's only a little patio area. And thank you for watching. See you later. Ciao, ciao.
Here's the other one.
Can you also give this a rinse?